For anyone that's new in the class, do you have any injuries that I should know about? No? Okay, the mental and the emotional ones I'll ask about later. So we're going to do something. Has anyone not done yin? Everyone has done yin? You're not sure. You're looking.
Oh, yeah,
You have.
I was wondering what the other people.
Okay, that's fantastic. Just remember the 3 rules of the class today. One is once you get in the position, make sure you get to the place where you are uncomfortably comfortable, but you haven't crossed over to pain. If you feel pain, then you're too deep into the pose. Slightly come out of it. Once you're in the pose, find stillness, because a lot of amazing things happen in your body. If you want to know what happens, normally I tell you when we're in poses, but today we're going to do something different. So if you're curious as to what happens into your body, just go on the website. There's an audio that explains everything that happens in your body when you do yin classes. But just know you're working all your connective tissues today. Your tendons, your ligaments, your bones, your fascia, and the fluid that holds it all together. Your mind. Your mind might go a little crazy because we hold poses for 3 to 4 minutes. So what we're going to do today is vibration is the most powerful force in the world. Everything that was created out of a vibration, was created from thought. So when we play mantras, even though you don't understand what the mantra is saying, there is knowledge in all of that vibration. So when we get into poses today, in some of them I'm going to play mantras. When I play the mantra, don't connect with it with your mind. Disable the mind, drop into your body, and connect with the sound energetically. If you just listen to the mantra and allow the mantra to enter you and to change your resonance to its resonance, it will start to shift things in you and bring you to a state in which you are much calmer. And you can also have amazing experiences. Just listen. Know the difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is just something goes in your ear, you hear it. Listening is actually just listen to what comes up in you during the mantra. In some poses, I'm going to play a tuning fork on you. Probably in the first ones where I get to play the acupuncture point for your kidney, because the kidney is the most powerful organ in our body and is also connected to the emotion of fear and is the holder of all of the energy we're born with. So once we stop creating energy from other places as we get older, like our spleen starts to deteriorate, then whatever energy we take from our kidney is whatever energy is left in our body. So it's our powerhouse. So I'll play this on you. In between poses, because after every pose we do a rebound where we lie down for 1 minute. In that 1 minute, I will play bowls on you. When I play the bowls on you, just listen to the vibration. Don't try and think what's happening. Just allow the vibration to start to lift your vibration. And the last thing is, if you see the bells on the wall, those are shamanic bells. There's a crystal inside, and it's at the same frequency as your heart. So when I play that over your heart, what I'm doing is I'm expanding the frequency of your heart. And although the kidney is the most powerful organ in your body, your heart is the controller of everything. When this is balanced, when this is positive, when this feels good, the whole body is in balance. So then I'll play those as well. So I'm going to take you on a bit of a sound journey while we're in poses. Does anybody have any questions before I start? No? If I put you into a pose, well, I'm not going to physically put you into the pose because that would be very impressive. When you move into a pose, if it just doesn't work for you, just raise your hand and I will come over and I will give you another pose. Okay? Or if you want a pillow, I can put a pillow. I have blocks, straps, all is good. We're going to start with a little breathing. Now, I'm going to explain it to you because we're going to do it also this a little different. There's a breath in Chinese medicine called dantian breath. Dantian breath starts and ends here. You're not using your chest. So when you breathe, it's only the lower belly that is moving. The chest is just a filter. It's not a container. But normally when we do this breath, we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, and we're just moving the lower part. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through the nose today, but when we breathe out, you're going to say, and you're going to move that exhale here. Because this area is also known as our Kundalini Shakti. It is our power base. Our creative feminine power, yes, there's a feminine in every masculine, and there's a masculine in every feminine. But the creative feminine power in you is here. It creates everything. The masculine power in us is the will. So when the creative power is working, the masculine power has the will to put it into force. So all the breath we're doing is we're beginning to move the energy in our lower chakras, in our chi area, in our power base. So the breath will look like this. Just this moving. We'll do it for 2 minutes. You'll begin to feel heat around this area, okay? All right, pull your butt cheeks to the side and back to make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. Then place your hands on the mat beside you and lengthen your spine. Place your hands on your knees. If they're on your knees, your finger and thumb is touching. If it's in your lap, your left hand is under your right and your thumbs are touching. If at any point you need to move, come on your knees, open your legs, lay on your back, please do it. This is your practice, it's not mine. So close your eyes and gently allow your eyes to focus either on the tip of your nose or between your eyebrows. If you feel tension between your eyebrows, keep the focus on the tip of your nose, with your eyes closed or open. Now take your shoulders, lift them, roll them down your back. At the same time as you lengthen your spine, you are moving your shoulders away from your ears and opening your chest. Gently lengthen your spine a little more by pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. And feel grounded on the mat below you. Your chin is slightly tucked in and back, and your shoulders are in line with your hips. If you are aligned properly, all your muscles should be relaxed, and it is your skeleton that is holding you up, not muscle. So begin to soften your face, your jaw. Relax your shoulders and the front of your body. Relax your arms, the palms of your hands and your fingers. Relax your back, your hips, and your legs. Now take a moment to just be aware of any sounds happening around you. Take a moment to shift your energy to a place of gratitude, understanding your energy affects everybody in this room, including the plants, the rocks, and the ocean water at the corners of the studio. So just take a moment and be grateful for all that this world has provided you. Now slowly drop into your body and just listen. Listen to any sounds happening within your body. Can you hear your heartbeat, your breath? Now gently step into your mind and ask it permission, so you don't have to fight with it. Ask it permission to put away all thoughts, worries, stresses for the next hour so that you may focus on you and your practice. As you gently exhale, just begin to relax the mind as if it too were a muscle. As your mind quietens, drop into your body and take a moment to connect and just acknowledge your physical body. Wherever you're feeling heavy and blocked, just begin to relax that area and gently breathe through it. Create acceptance of your body where it is at this moment. Understanding that because you can observe it, it is not you. Anything you can observe on you cannot be you, for who is observing it? So now take a moment to just drop into your energetic body. Notice what you're feeling. Sit with the emotion. Don't entangle in it or attach to it. Just give it the attention it's asking you for. Now begin to be aware of your inhale and your exhale. Take 2 deep breaths from the bottom of your feet to the crown of your head, and from the crown of your head back to the bottom of your feet. With each exhale, just releasing anything that does not serve you. Now for 2 minutes, we're going to move into our Dantian breath. Remember, it's just the area below your belly button and your belly. And we begin with our inhale now. At your own rhythm. Pull the belly in on the ha. Expand the belly on the inhale. Don't move the chest. Now start to increase that inhale. Inhale, expand the belly, the chest, the underarms, the head. Exhale, relax the shoulders, the chest, and the belly. Keep the belly, the chest relaxed, and do a couple of breaths like this. Inhale, expanding the belly gently. As you expand the chest, feel the ribs move out and up. Fill the underarms without moving the shoulders and the head. Exhale, relax the head, the shoulders, the ribs down and in, the belly in and up. Take 4 breaths, in for 5, out for 5. In and out through the nose now. One more. Now gently bring your breathing back to normal and place your hands over your heart. Set an intention for your journey today of a change you want to see within you. Plant that seed in your heart and your mind and repeat it every day until it becomes who you are. So take a moment. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart, and we begin this journey today with our Om, and we begin our inhale now. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep sigh. Lower your hands, open your eyes, and just release your legs for a minute. Just give them a little stretch while I show you the first pose. We're going to start with compression on our feet. So your toes are nearly together, and you're going to spread all 10 toes as far as you can. Drop onto your knees, sit on your heels. You can either cross the arms, bring them to your chest, place them here, or come onto the mat with your elbows if it gets too much. So come onto your toes. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes. This is a fabulous exercise in seeing how you respond to uncomfortability. So make sure the toes are a little closer. Drop your heels onto your bum. Tuck the little baby one in because it always wants to go somewhere else. Now you can either place the palms upwards and drop your chin to your chest, or you can cross the arms and drop everything to your chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sink and surrender into the pose. Close your eyes. And just breathe. For the next 2 minutes, begin to be aware of how you respond to being uncomfortable. To begin to shift that response to acceptance of the uncomfortability, of surrendering, knowing that this too shall pass, and to actually find some joy in it. The more you sit with it, the less uncomfortable it will become, and the more you will enjoy. Lift your bum a little. For the next hour, I'd like you to do one thing. That is observe whenever your thoughts arise. And when they arise, only have positive thoughts if you can. Notice how much negativity moves through your thought process. And try and shift to a place of positivity and then back to your breath. Just breathe. You're halfway there. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Gently release the pose. Come out of it. Just release the toes. And just for 1 minute, you're going to bring your toes together, drop your bum to your heels, keeping the knees together. And then place your hands beside you, lift the knees towards your chest, chest towards your knees. If they don't lift, put blocks underneath them. If your shins are very flexible, you're going to be able to do this. If you can't, it does not matter. This is not a competition. Just place your hands behind you and drop your chin to your chest. Close your eyes. We stay here for 1 minute. And remember, once again, enjoy the uncomfortability. Sit with it. Relax your face. Relax your jaw and your tongue. In fact, put a little smile on your face and just remove the influence of that uncomfortability. In your mind, say, ooh, this feels so good. Mm-hmm. You're nearly there. And today I'm not even having you hold it for 2 minutes, so just enjoy it. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Gently release. Straighten your legs, make them as wide as the mat, and come lay down for 1 minute. Feel the release in your toes, your ankles. Just find stillness as that energy moves through your toes, your ankles, and your shins. As in that pose, you are also working your liver, your stomach. So just follow your inhale. Finish your exhale. And take 5 normal breaths. Move your fingers, your toes. Slowly roll to your side and come up onto your knees, and I'll show you the next position. So we're going to do puppy dog, which is for all your chest, your spine. Make sure your hips are in line with your knees. Just watch. You're going to come down, bend the elbows, and drop your chin. There's a lot of different languages in here, so this is your chin. A lot of people mistake it for here, and they're like, I don't know what she's talking about. So you drop your chin to the mat and look in front of you. If it gets too much, you can drop your forehead. If it still gets too much, you can pull your hips a little towards your heels, because we're going to stay here for 3 minutes. So make sure in the beginning your hips are in line with your knees. Bend the elbows, lower the chest. Drop your chin and look forward, or your forehead. And if this is still too much, you can move your bum a little towards your heels. And just surrender here. Don't hold any tension. In all these poses, begin to notice how much resistance you hold in your body all the time. So begin with each exhale to release resistance in your chest, your arms, in your shoulders, your belly. Stop carrying around all those things that you don't have to carry with you, but to give it back to the people who put it on you. expand your heart. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly come onto all fours. Round the back just a little. Chin to your chest. And then just come forward, just come lay on your stomach and flip onto your back. And just release your back into the mat and open up your chest. Place your arms beside you. Make sure always when you lie down, your chin is closer to your chest to make sure your neck is aligned. Your shoulders are away from your ears. And you roll your shoulders in a little towards each other under your back to protect your back. Now take 5 normal breaths following the inhale and finishing your exhale. Slowly move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your stomach so I can show you the next pose. And this is the only pose we stay in for 4 minutes. So you're going to come into your pigeon. But in yin, alignment is not important because we're not working the muscle, we're working the ligaments. So the knee, if possible, is out to the side. The leg can be wherever. This leg, it doesn't really matter where it is. You can even bend it here. But just make sure this hip is connected to the mat. If it's not, I'll give you a pillow. And then you just come down and hold. Remember, on average, it takes 2 minutes for the muscle to relax, for the tension to go to the joint. So if you're holding on to muscle, then I don't really know what you're doing in this class, but you're not working your joints. You're just hanging out with me. So curl, you can lift a little, bring the right knee through, and slide the left leg back until the right hip is connected to something. If it's not connected to something, then just tell me. I'll put everyone else in the pose. I'll come by and give you pillows. Then when you exhale, just lower. Place your hands under your head. And, okay, you, Luca, need a pillow. You want to be connected to something. Lift. I'm going to bring you a pillow as well. So just make sure you relax your bum. You relax your hips. Completely relax your legs. You want a pillow? Lift.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
One piece here.
Yeah. Make sure your legs are completely relaxed. And as you inhale, gently inhale into your back, allowing your belly to push gently into the mat. And as you exhale, relax your chest a little deeper into the earth. You're nearly there. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly come out of the pose. Shake the leg. Not you, I'm still here. And then change sides. Remember, we're very happy we're not a caterpillar and just have one more hip. What's going on here? Family meeting? Do you need help to get into it?
Yeah, I know. I tried.
Okay. Do you want me to show you another pose? You can actually bend this, and you can reach this, and then you can just be like this. Remember, relax your butt cheeks. Your hips. Relax your legs. Your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Make sure your feet are completely relaxed. You're gently expanding the back and the belly on the inhale and relaxing the chest and the jaw and the shoulders on the exhale. Good. You have less than a minute left. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly release the pose and just flip onto your back. And then just roll onto your back. Allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Keep your chin closer to your chest. Those shoulders away from the ears. And take 5 to 7 normal breaths here. Following your inhale, finishing your exhale. Just breathe. Good. Slowly move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your stomach. And we're going to move to our shoulders. So take the right hand and cross it under the left hand. Make sure the elbows are stacked, so the front elbow is kissing the back elbow. And then bring them under your chest. Make your feet hip-width apart and then just drop your chin to your chest. Relax your jaw. If you can, turn the palms downwards, if you can. Because when you press into all your fingers, you are beginning to work the meridian, the pressure points for your lung, your heart, your gut, and your pericardium, which is the muscle around your heart, which all start from your fingers and thumb. Relax your bum and your legs. Completely relax your neck. And your shoulders, letting gravity do the work, not your muscle. So if you can, try and bring it a little lower, if you can. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Now bring the arm that was to the back to the front and put them back under your chest. Make sure your bum and your legs are relaxed. Your jaw and your face. Your head is just hanging down towards your chest, so there's no tension.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्.
Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly release, and then just roll onto your back and release your shoulders. You might want to say, oh, at this point. Yeah, just like that. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Roll the shoulders towards each other under your back. Bring your chin a little closer to your chest. Your hands are slightly away from your body with the palms facing upwards. And just with each exhale, feel your shoulders sink into the mat and down into the earth. Just take 5 normal breaths here, following the inhale, finishing your exhale. Good. Slowly move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your stomach. I'll show you the second last pose. You're going to come into a happy baby here, but there's a couple of things you should know. We're here for 3 minutes, so your hands can go on the inside of the feet, the ankles, or hold on to the ankles and bring it here. You want to make sure of 2 things. One is your shoulders are connected to the earth. So if you're doing this with your ego and your shoulders are not connected to the earth, there's no point. Then come down here. The other thing is make sure your entire back, the whole spine to your sacral, and often they say that in classes and people don't know where your sacrum is. There's 2 bumps here. If you draw a line down the middle, that's your sacrum. So you want the whole spine down to your sacrum and just the top of your hips on the mat. So if that means you have to put this here, it's okay. So roll onto your back. Find the place that is comfortably uncomfortable for you because you will be here for 3 minutes. Hands either on the inside of the legs or onto the ankles, or ankles to the heels. Now check in here. Is your chin closer to your chest? Are your shoulders connected to the earth? And is your entire spine on the mat? In any yoga pose, the perfect pose is one in which your inhale is the same count as your exhale. So if you're breathing in for 4, you're breathing out for 4. Your focus is on your breath. So no matter where your mind wants to take you, you follow it. Don't ever fight that mind. It'll overpower you. You follow it, but then you come back to your breath. And you can comfortably stay in a pose for 10 to 15 minutes. If all those 3 are in place, you are in a perfect pose. So just close your eyes. Begin to surrender any tension you're holding on the inside of your legs. With each exhale, just release. So the tension is going to your joint and not to your muscle. Relax your jaw, your face, your tongue. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly release the legs to the mat. Spread the legs to the edges of the mat. And just release. Relax the legs. Follow your breath for 7 breaths. Slowly move your fingers, your toes, and you're just going to roll up so I show you the last pose. When you do this pose, make sure your head is facing me, because although I love your feet, I prefer your head. The last one is called Banana Asana. When you do this, you're going to raise your arms above your head, Make sure both the shoulders are on the mat and move your body, your upper body to the right, and then move your lower body to the right. Make sure the hips are connected so you're not like this. And then if you want to go deeper, you're going to take the left leg, cross it over, as long as the hips are still connected, and pull the arm over as well. So you feel a deep opening all the way along the side of your body. So go ahead, lay on your back, head facing me, please. Hands over your head. Turn both the hands to the right and both the legs to the right. Now check, are your hips and your shoulders touching the ground? If they are and you want to go deeper, cross the left leg over the right. And you can pull the arm over as well. And we stay here for 3 minutes. Just begin to relax the side of your body, the energy channel connected to your gallbladder. The main emotion connected to your gallbladder is the emotion of courage. To begin to inhale courage, exhale fear of change. Just breathe. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Now slowly move the arms and the legs to the left. So you feel like a banana. Make sure your shoulders are connected to the earth, your hips, both of them are connected. If you want to go deeper, cross the right leg over the left and pull the arms over. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Completely relax the side of your body. So with each inhale, visually, mentally, and physically, relax the body. Just breathe and listen. That's all. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. And slowly come into your Shavasana. Spread your legs to the edges of the mat. Turn your palms upwards and slightly away from your body. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Roll your shoulders towards each other. Chin closer to your chest. Begin to relax your feet, your lower legs, and your upper legs. Relax your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, the palms of your hands, and all your fingers. Completely relax your chest, your heart, allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Completely relax your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back. Relax your neck, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax your cheeks, your forehead, and with each exhale, feel your body sink into the mat and down into the earth. So all that is left is your breath.
You alone are my mother. You alone, my father. You alone are my family. You alone, my friend. You alone are my knowledge. You alone, my wealth. You are everything to me, O Lord of Lords. You alone.
Gently move your fingers, your toes. Raise your arms above your head. Then bend your knees and elbows and roll onto the right side of your body and stay here, using your arms as a pillow. Using your left hand, slowly come up to a seated position with your eyes closed. Stay connected to your breath to remain in the present. And then gently bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart. And we end this journey the way we began, with our Om. And we begin our inhale now. Touch your thumb to your forehead. Sat Nam. Give yourself thanks and gratitude for coming to your mat today and reconnecting with you. Touch your thumb to your heart. Bow to the planet, for without it you would not be here. Learn to understand that you are deeply connected and one with everything and separate from nothing. So be aware of every thought, word, behavior that ever rises from you, for it affects not only you, but every other living being in this world. May you always remember that you are enough just the way you are and need no other to complete you. May you know that only you and you alone are the source of your happiness, security, joy, and peace. So may you wake up every day from a place of gratitude for being able to witness and experience this magnificent world as a human. Gently rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep sigh. Lower your hands, opening your eyes. Namaste, 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 namaste. Thank you.